Oh, hey. How you guys doing today? Today, we're building a custom keyboard. And honestly, it's gonna be pretty interesting. Because you see, I've had this song stuck in my head all week, and I haven't been able to get it out. And I was also thinking about my next custom keyboard, and so the two kind of just merged together into this. You see, today, we're making a custom BTS Butter themed keyboard, because I've had Butter stuck in my head all week. So let's get right into that. So BTS Butter themed keyboard. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. So obviously, we're going to build something custom. We've got custom base, PCB, and plate. We've got switches, we've got keycaps, and yeah, let's start getting into the parts to actually make this thing happen. So to start off, we got this. Now, what it says on the box isn't really important. This is a GK61X. This is a white label, pretty much you can buy it anywhere. It imports from China. PCB, case, and plate. Actually, I think it's just the PCB is what's considered the GK61. It is a 60% layout keyboard, and this is a standard 60% as opposed to a 64%, which I actually made that mistake and ordered that one originally and almost had to cancel this video this week. But digressing a little bit, this is going to be our base for this build. And so I might as well unbox this first. So inside we've got our keyboard base, and Sugar, what are you doing in there? Get out of that box. All right, so photo card not included. It comes with a cable, a interchangeable plate to change the spacebar type and orientation. This little box, which comes with the rinkiest little key switch puller and keycap puller I've ever seen. And that's about it. For the most part, not really that important what it comes with. What is important is this. This right here is pretty much as entry level as it gets for a custom keyboard PCB. It is pretty simple. Let's see here. Yep, that's pretty simple. We got a black PCB underneath. This is a 5-pin layout, which doesn't really matter too much because we can still use 3-pin no problem on it. And yeah, I mean, it looks pretty nice with the black and the white. Definitely stands out a little bit. I was originally kind of sad that it came in black only. I couldn't get the one in white fast enough. But then when I really looked at the promotional images for Butter, I found that actually the concept's yellow and black. So, I mean, I don't know where I got white. Probably because just like Butter in general is usually done with a lot of white. So there is a little bit of white in the images, but mostly black and yellow. So we're gonna roll with that concept here. So coupling with our keyboard case, we got these. These are gateron yellow switches, and they look a little bit like Butter themselves, and they are kind of buttery. They are tacticals, but they have a pretty smooth actuation on them. They are a bit louder than the Halo switches that I use in my 65%. But when it comes down to it, I couldn't find a switch that is more buttery than that. And then for our keycaps, I've got these yellow, Butter yellow keycaps. But honestly, as I was looking at this all laid out, I was thinking that just the yellow would be kind of plain, as weird as yellow is as a keycap color. So I'm thinking we need to really make this set unique, like 100% unique. for this keyboard. So that is actually going to be our first step. I'm going to customize this. We're gonna change it out from just an all yellow set to a yellow and black set. And then we're gonna layer on top of that some custom BTS decals on these for Butter. So let's get into that really quickly, get that set up, and then we'll do the build. Okay, now that we're done making our custom keycap set, which I gotta say is awesome. I really like how this came out. To answer a couple questions before they're asked, yes, Butter is off center, but that was actually to prevent the T's and the line for the RGB illumination from really conflicting with each other too much. I was trying to keep all of the lettering from going over it, but it still kind of went over a little bit. There wasn't really much of a way to do that except for like moving it all the way to the other side. But other than that, the little Butter stick decals are also, they were also a bit tricky. I had to actually make them thicker than the real ones. And even then, like, they're still kind of big for the keycaps, but honestly, like, I really like how they came out overall. And yeah, I mean, it looks incredible. This really is shaping up to be one of the most amazing builds I'm probably ever going to do. I can't really think of how I'm going to top this one after this, but let's go ahead and actually build the keyboard now, because it's getting buttery. And we're done. And oh my goodness. It came out amazing looking. That is for sure. This is my first ever like themed build I've ever done. And it's actually amazing. Like oh my goodness, I'm gonna have a hard time actually topping this. But yeah, this is the BTS Butter themed keyboard. And I wish I could play the song here, but YouTube, just YouTube. Even the short, I was gonna try to use it, but they don't even have it up on the shorts yet, so sorry about that. If you guys wanna hear this song, it's #1 on trending, and you could just type in Butter and you'll find it. I do wanna mention one thing about the build that was slightly disappointing. The gateron yellow switches are either extremely fragile or this case eats switches. When I built my 65% keyboard, the one that's from Drop, I didn't damage a single switch. That being said, I used halos, which are from Drop, and I used the control keyboard, or that was the alt keyboard. I have a control coming, but that was the alt keyboard, and not a single switch was damaged. This time, I don't know how, but I damaged somewhere around 8 switches. And it took me a little while to fully troubleshoot all of them and get them all fixed and then actually type on it. They are louder than the halos, and like, I can't tell. I don't think there's clickies. Like, I don't think they're supposed to be clicky. I think they are tactical. It's just, they're louder than the other tacticals I have. But again, halos are based off of Holy Pandas, I think, which are notoriously quiet. So I don't know. I'm still learning a lot about this. But what I have in front of me is definitely a Butter keyboard, and it is nice, and still typing even on the gateron switches still feels pretty amazing. So that being said, that does bring up a good question. Like, these are two 60% keyboards. One was made by Razer and one by me. I really do wonder like how the two of them stack up against each other. They're pretty much identical, minus the fact that mine I built. And it's a little bit wider, but aside the point. Not only that, honestly, like, I really want to do more K-pop builds than this one. BTS, the Butter theme is really, really cool. But I could totally see myself doing maybe an ATEEZ pirate theme. That could be awesome. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed, because there's 2 videos that I just came up with on the spot. We're gonna battle these 2 against each other, and I'm gonna make an ATEEZ keyboard at some point. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, you can leave a like, comment, subscribe. I do content like this all the time. And honestly, if you have any suggestions of any keyboards that you want to see me build, like theme-wise, give it a shot. I might read your comment. Actually, I will read your comment, but I might actually do it. Honestly, this is a lot of fun and I really enjoy doing it. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions down below. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Wolfie, out.